You talk about how you find that your strengths are in character makeup and character design and character development. What are some of your favorite characters that you've designed throughout your career?
Oof, throughout my career, which I realized the other day is now 40 years long. So there's a lot to
Congratulations.
think about, a lot to think about. Um, yeah, I do love character development. I must say, design and the character development is the favorite part of my job. I've done, well, let me think, various, I mean, really just changing and developing a character that's very different from the performer is quite enjoyable, and really exploring that design with the performer as well as the director, obviously. But it's really quite a joy to sort of involve the actor themselves, the performer themselves, into some characters. And or if I can think of examples, I did a show called Sweet Tooth. You know the TV show Sweet Tooth.
Yeah.
And it was quite interesting because that was quite challenging for me. I was the hybrid creative designer. So I designed not just the makeup prosthetics, but also the elements, the animatronics and the costume prop elements and so forth. So, and that was all mostly on children. So that was really cool, a really real challenge that I really enjoyed. We were integrating mostly wearable items because of them being children. We couldn't have a lot of time with them in the chair, so it was integrating prosthetics to look like it was their body parts into wearable items. So we had birds with wings. We had all sorts of we had porcupines with spines coming out their back, and all sorts of characters that we integrated animatronics into, and RC, and also practically puppeteered elements. So yeah, so that was really
Yeah.
fun.
I heard that even Sweet Tooth's ears were puppeteered, that they
That's
were
correct.
practical and the motion was
Yeah.
practical.
Yeah, that's correct. Again, it was a very heavily practical project. That one, I don't think we did much visual effects. I mean, we had some babies that we weren't able to do prosthetics onto at all, so there was a bit of visual effects involved there. But otherwise, a lot of it was practical effects. We had kids in like a wolf, the wolf boys, that they had like fully animatronic muzzles and ears and tails. So to actually service the batteries for all of those items, where we had like four puppeteers on one kid for the wolves, and there was the nose, there was the ears, there was the mouth, there was the tail. So there was quite a lot of elements, and we had to hide the battery pack. So I had to come up with a design of clothing effectively that would allow us, which I ended up doing like a sort of a army dog harness, and that allowed us to integrate battery packs and things like that. So yeah, just having to think around those sorts of troubleshoot those kind of problems is something I enjoy.